Hey, coin folk, welcome back. It's that time of the week again. Let's see if we can find us some $50, make us holler. Hopefully, we get at least a couple boxes circulated. Got me a little scared getting them new ones last week. Dang, this one don't want to cut it off. Might be time for a new blade. Brand new, which isn't the worst, but as easy as it is to just sell these, I would rather have something to hunt, but tis what it is. And another one. Oh man. I already got one of these boxes. I gotta get packed up and shipped out today, but come on. Just give me at least one box, please. One box. Brand new. Is there such a thing as too much of a good thing? I shot. Do we have a hunt? We do not have a hunt. Well, we're going to hunt something. I don't know what we'll do yet, but we got 4 boxes, all brand new. I guess I should double check. I'm assuming they're all Philly. That's what seems to be coming out right now. Philly. And last box of Philly. Well, let me make a plan here and maybe I'll be back. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Alright, so we're kind of making this up on the fly here, what we're going to do. But what I decided is we're going to go backwards in time. We're going to go through the rest of this box that we had from last week. Because at least one of these enders is another one of those centered planters. And this one is like kind of halfway there, it looks like. I don't know. It's not as dark as the other, but so we figured we'd hunt for some more errors and varieties in this box. Might be all we do. Not really sure. Like I said, kind of making this up on the fly. We will have a little silver for the week, though, because I got this in the mail from a friend of the channel, Indigon Demon. He was celebrating his, I think it was 1,500 subs. Gave away a lot of stuff. And I was lucky enough to win a little piece of silver. Says, Aaron, thank you for your continued, or for the continued channel support, Indigon Demon. And we got ourselves a little piece of silver there. Nice shape as well. I already threw it on the scope. Had to check for the double die or triple die. I can't remember which one it is on it, but either way, it's a fantastic little piece of silver. We will gladly take it. We can't add it to the jar because it's not found, but at least it's free. So we'll gladly take that. Appreciate you, sir. Good luck on continued growth in your channel. We're going to go back in here and hopefully continue to grow our pile of finds. So let's see what happens. Well, we wrapped up going through the first half of the box here. We ended up with a total of 3 of these centered planchets. 2 of them a little darker than the other. This one here on the end isn't quite as dark. This is one of the ones that was the ender, that kind of lighter one that we had. Unfortunately, it's got a little bit of rat machine damage on it. Thankfully, the other ender didn't, but it's kind of doesn't stand out all that well, but it's kind of right on the top of her crown, like that kind of follows that same line on there, but there is a little bit of damage on it, unfortunately. And then this one here was just kind of to show the difference and kind of how they look. And then we have a total of 3 under the scope here. We got the same one that we looked at last week. It's got a little bit of doubling on the designer initials here. And then a little bit of a strike through, or I don't think it's actually a strike through. I think it's more likely an impact, like a partially impacted die, just from the look of it, I guess. A little bit of a strike through we had over here on the reverse, just a tiny little bit on the arm there, nothing crazy. And then we had this one. I'm not real sure what it is. There's like a couple little lines here, like within like the ray coming off of the crown, but I'm not sure what would have caused it. It doesn't look like a hit because it just doesn't. So I guess it could be maybe two separate hits on something, but it just kind of stood out to me. But that's pretty much it that we found in the first half. So we're going to move on to the second half and see what we get. I'll be back. So another thing I forgot I wanted to talk about was just kind of it must be a design element on these, because if you stack them all the same way, they actually lean like crazy to the left. I mean, for a coin anyways. I mean, they lean enough that you can just push, even though these are both stacks of 10, you can just push this coin straight onto the other stack. They lean over kind of to the left that much. Kind of stands out even more if you just stack it all on top of each other. Just kind of how much they lean, like the top one doesn't even want to stay on there. It's kind of wild, but like I said, it must just be a design element. This left-hand side must be just a little bit thicker, and they kind of adds up over a whole roll. The Leaning Tower of Pisa we got. But anyways, now we go. Well, we wrapped up hunting through the second half of the box here. We had two more of these centered planches. The one on the left is a little darker than the one on the right, but both of them on the Auvers don't really have the same look, especially the one on the right looks perfectly normal on the Auvers. One on the left has just like partially got that look to it, but not real heavy, not real dark, especially compared to the reverse. So I'll have to do a little more research to see like exactly how this happens, to try to make sense of that. But that's it that we had out of the box. We were hoping for, something a little more exciting. Never know, clip planchet, missing clad layer, something like that. Some giant strike throughs or die cracks. There's nothing like that popped out at us. But at least we did have some kind of cool finds with these fellas. So we will take that. Not gonna hunt another box of them for now. Who knows? Maybe somewhere down the line we'll hunt another box of them. But for now, we're gonna hold off and see how things kind of settle out. Got some people that may be interested in them, so I don't want to open up a whole nother box. So that's gonna be it, folks. Hopefully next week we'll have some circulated boxes. That's all we can hope for. So for now, peace.